Yeah, it is. Well, I hope you feel fine too. It is the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. I hope you do too. Hi, welcome to Common Sense Christian News, current commentary in Christian news. I'm your host, Pastor Steve. It is Monday. Yay! Another week of broadcasting. I hope your week goes well today, and we're just going to pray for blessings upon you. It's Monday, April 11th. Really only one topic to talk about today, folks. But it is of great interest, it's of great importance to the future of the greatest country on the face of the earth, the United States of America, as we continue to see evil rising. So, let me set this up by reading again from my autobiography, There Will Be No Rescue. Oh, sorry about that, got a little sticky note there. There Will Be No Rescue. Available at Amazon.com and I don't know where else, but this was written back in 2006. And if you've ever written a book, I actually started this book in 2004. It didn't get published until 2006, but listen to what I'm talking about, and it ties right into our story for today, or stories for today. Take the case of Nicholas Anderson in Broward County, Florida, as first reported in the Broward Palm Beach Times. Nicholas is a 5-year-old boy whose parents are forcing him to live as a girl. In fact, the Andersons now call their son Nicole, dressing him up in female attire, insisting that the public schools treat Nicholas as a girl, using the girls' restroom and all. To the progressive left, I wrote, this is real societal progress. You're going to see a quote from Stevie Van Zandt in just a second, backs this up. And a real breakthrough for transgender children. In reality, it is nothing short, listen to me now, in reality, it is nothing short of lunacy in the extreme, perpetrated by no-good do-gooders like the Andersons, who take great pride in their advanced thinking and child-rearing. Legal child abuse, by any other name, is still wrong. And then I quote Isaiah in the Bible where it says, "Woe to them that call evil good and good evil." That's Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Several states, as you may know, are coming up with these bathroom laws. I believe Georgia was one of them, and North Carolina just passed theirs. And this has got the left up in arms. Why? Well, let me just read this to you here real quick. Rock star Bruce Springsteen. I got to tell you, I still listen to Springsteen once in a while. Don't care for his politics, but back in the day, in the mid-'70s, he was it. And, I separate the music from the man and the politics. Rock star Bruce Springsteen, Reuters reports, on Friday, canceled a concert scheduled for this weekend in North Carolina in protest over the state's new law restricting public toilet use based on gender identity by transgender individuals. Springsteen said in a statement on his website and over his official Twitter feed that the North Carolina law, get this now, is an attempt by people who cannot stand the progress our country has made in recognizing human rights of all of our citizens to overturn that progress. And that's an article by Dan Burns. Folks, it's the end of the world as we know it. This new law in North Carolina literally stops grown men. Now just understand this, okay? Because I don't care what the left says. I don't care how ABC and CBS and MSNBC smokescreen this. Here's the essence of the law. It refuses to allow, that we even have to make a law is just unbelievable, but bear with me on this. It refuses to allow a grown man to go into a little girl's public bathroom, and use the bathroom just because he puts on a dress or calls himself Cindy, or Caitlin for that matter. Another article. Hours after Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band canceled their Greensboro, North Carolina concert Sunday to protest the state's controversial discriminatory. It's discriminatory. You don't let a man use the little girl's bathroom? That's discriminatory. Folks, we've allowed the left to capture the language. And when we did that, when we allowed the left to capture the language, we already lost the battle. Now, being against illegal immigration is racist. If you don't support gay marriage, you're against equality. They've captured the language, folks. It's a done deal. That ship has already sailed. State's controversial discriminatory bathroom bill. Guitarist little Stevie Van Zandt, you may remember him from The Sopranos, defended Springsteen's decision while backstage at a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame introductory ceremony on Friday. Mr. Van Zandt said, "We just felt the issue was too important. We just thought the idea that grown men should be allowed in the little girls' rooms and the showers, we just thought that was too important. The world has lost its collective mind. We are now calling evil good, and of course they're calling good evil." Van Zandt said, "This is really vile and evil discrimination. I wonder if Van Zandt or Springsteen have young daughters. Starting to spread state to state, and we thought we better take a stand right now and catch it early." In a statement posted on Springsteen's official site Friday, the rocker slammed HB 2, or the Public Facilities Privacy and Security Act. Can you imagine that? Public security and privacy. Oh no, can't have that anymore. Let me tell you something, folks. These idiots raising their son, that was a couple years ago, I don't know how, well, one of them's got a TV show now, raising their son to be a girl, it is child abuse. Backed up by the American Association of Pediatrics. The pediatricians, the American Association of Pediatricians, just came out with a statement about 2 weeks ago saying that raising a child other than the gender that he or she was born is child abuse. So what I wrote back in 2006 has been validated by the medical community. It's child abuse. Now, don't get me wrong. They'll change. Just like the American Center for Psychiatric Care or the American Psychiatric Association, I can't remember the exact name of it, just as they changed homosexual behavior in the 70s, it used to be a mental illness, and then, of course, in the 70s and the 80s, under pressure from the left, they changed the definition. I promise you, sooner or later, mark it down, take it to the bank, the American Association of Pediatricians will reverse this stance sooner or later. While Springsteen, it's unfortunate that only when people understand, Van Zandt went on, you have to hurt them economically. This is brown shirt bully tactics at its worst in order to have them do right. I wasn't alive, but the brown shirts of Nazi Germany used to close down businesses. It's happening all over this country. Thank you, President Obama. They used to shut down free speech, and they're doing it again. Thank you, President Obama, following Saul Alinsky, Bill Ayers, and the rest of them. Unfortunately, the guitarist said, adding that he hoped Springsteen's efforts in the state would set some kind of example for others. Nothing but a bunch of bullies trying to tell you, and I don't get it. I just wish some reporter somewhere had the testicular fortitude to ask Van Zandt or to ask Springsteen, wait a minute, do you have a little daughter? Do you have a little granddaughter? Do you want some creep climbing in the shower with her or walking in the bathroom with her? It's just a matter of time before a little child is assaulted, and they won't report it, folks. It almost happened. Last story, here we go. One of our worst fears regarding the transsexual community and its cry, boo-hoo, for gender equality are becoming dangerous reality, and an incident at an Olympia, Washington college illustrated the sick direction in which gender discrimination laws are headed. Evergreen College shared a locker room with a Capitol High School swim club and a children's swim academy. Evergreen was forced to follow the Washington state laws against discrimination on the basis of gender identity, presented the troubling situation of a grown transsexual man using the same locker room as small girls, some as young as 6 years old. It didn't take long for something disturbing to happen. In 2012, A young girl told her parents that a 45-year-old transgender student exposed himself to her in the locker room. Folks, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm telling you, when these assaults, just like the assaults that are taking place by Islamic Muslims over in Europe against young girls and against women that are not being reported, the same thing's going to be happening here. Why? Because the left controls the narrative. They control the media, and they will not report it because they want you to think that you're the oddball. They want you to think that you're discriminating. They want you to think that you're wrong. Whoa! To them that call evil good and good evil. Hey, this has been an exciting episode of Current Christian Commentary and News. I'm your host, Pastor Steve. Be sure to visit us. Visit our website. Please subscribe. Leave your comments. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.